Arsenal nil, Man City nil, Arsenal nil. I could have gone shop. I could have gone cinema. I could have done anything else rather than watch that pile of shit. Like, let's keep it. But that was one of the most boring games to watch. But what I will say is that it was a defensive masterclass, especially, I'd say, from an Arsenal perspective. Listen, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash the like on this video. Let's try and get up to 150 likes for this video. So again, trying to hit that 9K mark. So make sure you guys get that done. The game. What have you guys even given me to talk about? You're not even giving me nothing to talk about. Apart from the defenders, I saw 8 centre-backs and 3 DMs and 1 striker from both teams today. I understand both teams couldn't afford to lose the game, but what the morale boost would have done and the value of winning, the value of 3 points in this game were colossal as well. Do you guys know what I'm saying? There's a few players I do want to pick up. One of them is Gabriel Magalhaes. I feel like he has been one of the top. He has been a top centre-back this season. For me, right there, just below Van Dijk for me in terms of this season alone. I still have Van Dijk at number 1. I'm going to back my boy, but Gabriel's been right up there, man. Saliba's been excellent as well, but Gabriel's been right up there. His game has been refined. Honestly, they've got a real centre-back there. Only young, I think he's 24. Like, honestly, quality centre-back, if I'm being honest. From a City point of view, the City were weakened, of course. You know, as I said, with no Walker and John Stones, I think they would have done better. Would have been better today, but I didn't see where the goal was coming from. I feel like Ake was unlucky with the header, but apart from that, 1 set piece. Well, I want to know what the XG was. In the comments, drop me someone let me know what the XG was in that game. You know what I'm saying? At least with Liverpool and City, both teams were, both teams are going for it. You know what I'm saying? Hammer and tongs. We go, you go, we go, you go. You know? And of course, that game ended in a draw, but both teams went for it. I feel like today, both teams showed each other way too much respect. Way too much respect. Yeah? These are the type of games where I feel like if you really want to go get that title, winning these games, I just generally feel like puts you in good stead for the title. And it just lets me know that Liverpool were the real winners today. You know, we're now 2 points clear. It's back in our hands. You know what I'm saying? It's Liverpool's to lose. The pressure's now on us, and that's how I like it, to be fair. No dids, you know what I'm saying? No diddy. But at the end of the day, I feel like Liverpool have now, you know, and I know we have an easy run on paper, but again, with these teams trying to fight relegation, you never know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Chelsea result. Look at the Manchester United result. You just don't know. Look at the Tottenham result. They literally took them 85th minutes on winner. Let's keep it a buck. But just going back to the game, I don't know whether to look at Arsenal and say they should have gone for it. I don't know whether to look at Man City and say they should have gone for it. I think the amount of respect shown for me is just as a neutral, just a boring suit to watch, man. It was like watching paint dry. I would have stomped on Lego in bare foot than watch that game of football. I would have run a mile with pins and needles than watch that game of football. You know what I'm saying? I could have caught some Zeds than watch that game of football. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good enough. It's not good enough, man. Haaland again. I'm not really sure what's going on with him. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with Haaland. He's not looking like he's delivering. What is he offering to the game? What does he offer when he's not scoring? It's not making sense. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? What was the difference between Havertz and Haaland up top today? And I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I'd be saying this. What was the difference between Havertz and Haaland up top? At least Havertz offered a little bit of hold-up play. Haaland did in moments, but, you know, when it comes to getting half a yard and shooting, it just wasn't anything. You know, both teams are just kind of scared to shoot, trying to walk it into the net. This ticky-tacky stuff sometimes is killing the game in terms of just going for it and just doing what you need to do. And I know both teams want to win, but did they want to win? Did they want to win? Boring football, but when the boring football is cool when you get the result. Liverpool won today. If Liverpool didn't win, and the draw's fine for Arsenal. The draw's fine for Man City. Not so much Man City because they're a point behind, but why would you not want the game in your hands? Winning this game puts the game in your hands. Well, of course, not for City, but for Arsenal. Honestly, I just can't go over the amount of respect. And just tactically, I have to say this about Arsenal. Out of possession, I genuinely think they are probably the best team in the league. Out of possession. The lack of space to play through the lines at times for Man City, the way they closed the gap, and especially when City had the camp back, I still didn't feel like City were going to score. I'd say also, if we were going to talk about Bukayo Saka as well, fouled out the game a bit. I just didn't really see anything from Saka today. No chances created. You know what I'm saying? Barely any successful dribbles. You know, big chances created, what should I say? I feel like it was just cardio. It was cardio today. I was really impressed with Odegaard, really impressed with Declan Rice. The press was really aggressive from Arsenal, which I really liked at times, which kind of forced City to go long and made them redundant in what they was doing going forward in a lot of instances in the game, which kind of reduced them pretty much to set pieces as well. If I'm going to go for a man of the match, I'll probably have to give it to Gabriel. I think the City centre-backs are very good today as well. I was impressed with Guardiola and his defensive work. I was impressed with Akanji as well. I was impressed with I pretty much say all the defenders were good today. Keepers didn't have too much to do, but I was impressed with the defenders today. It was a day to celebrate the defence, but both attacks just not really good enough. Havertz, okay in retaining possession, didn't really offer too much more, not enough aggression, in my opinion. Gabriel Jesus, grass in his teeth for a lot of the game, done okay in retaining possession, but nothing more. It was pretty much ball retention for most attackers, and I just don't understand where was we. I generally think we probably could have played for another 120 minutes. City were probably the more likely, but where was the goal coming from? And I think that as Arsenal fans, I generally want to know in the comments, what do you guys think? What do you guys take from this game? I think some Arsenal fans are going to be really frustrated at the result, the fact that you guys didn't go for the win more. You know, because I think defensively you had it under control. Yes, City had moments, but they're City. They're always going to have moments. You know, I think some Arsenal fans are going to do the positive thing and they're going to try and maybe try and convince you guys that it's an amazing point. It's not an amazing point. I think it's just a point that you guys will take at this moment. You're not out of the title race, but you're not leading the title race. I think it's just one of those ones, and that's all it is, unfortunately. But listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. We're going to go live soon, so make sure you do have your notifications on. Please make sure to smash the like button and let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I barely could get to 8 minutes talking about the load of dross I just saw going forward anyways. Anyway, big up Arsenal's defence, big up City's defence. Liverpool top of the league. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just have to see Sheffield United in the week, more games in the week, a lot of football to be played. And yeah, let me know, man. Let me know who your man of the match was. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if there's any key performances. By the way, Grealish and Doku substitute performances as well. Okay, Doku injected a little bit of, for size into the attack, but again, end product, dross. So there we go. Take care. See you soon. Smash the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care, people. We'll see you soon.